UK inflation dropped to 10.7% in November from a 41-year high of 11.1%, but it remains in double digits amidst a cost of living crisis. According to the Office for National Statistics, one of the many reasons behind the drop in inflation rates is the slow rise in fuel prices. The latest released figures also point to the cost of food increasing somewhat more, and according to the ONS, the price of food and non-alcoholic drinks went up by 16.5% in November. A fall in the inflation rate comes as a relief to some households, but it still means prices are rising at a slower pace. October's overall inflation rate of 11.1% was the highest for 41 years. However, the Bank of England has warned inflation could top 13% this year, as it is expected to keep raising interest rates to try and control it. Well, for more on this, our correspondent Alex Isat sent us this report. Thanks for joining us. Slightly better news today that inflation is slightly reduced, but of course it still remains completely at a near 40-year high in that double-digit territory. So good news, but also there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think many are seeing this as potentially the peak of the high rate of inflation. That 40-year high, which pushed everything up, has been blamed on a number of factors, including the war in Ukraine. And if this is the peak, then it is only good news for the next year ahead. However, we're still not going to see prices come down anytime soon. And a lot of people are still waiting to hear on what the Bank of England will have to say tomorrow. They're apparently going to be potentially pushing up interest rates again. So there's been discussions about being 3.5%. And this is going to affect all of those that need the money now, because although interest rates are positive for savers, it won't be great for those who want to buy, it won't be good for businesses and for those who have mortgages as well. But if this is the peak and we are going to see some easing, then that can only be positive for the rest of us. Of course, that doesn't help people now in the winter as we go on. We still have issues with cost of living, and we've also got the fuel crisis that is still continuing when we can't really get the money that we need to pay for our bills. So there is still a lot of issues going on, and with borrowing from the government still at that huge high, we're still going to be looking to pay off that money in the future. So a slight positive, but it looks like this will just be a plateau for the short term.
Alex Isat, many thanks for now.